about this love.
That was one thing as a family we had a conversation about the other day with some of our friends and family members. They were just talking about people who were just in the house and just afraid to come out and only went to like their back porch. And it's just kind of like, I can totally understand why they would do something like that because, like, if you're in the house just watching TV all the time or watching the news the whole time, it could be scary. Like you'll hear a noise from like, you're sitting in the living room, you hear a noise from outside and it's like, oh my gosh, what can that be? And your mind starts racing, but it's because you already have these fearful thoughts on your heart and your mind, and just anything could kind of set you off or startle you.
Yeah.
And, you can kind of retreat to your corner even more. And it's like, I mean, I've done it before and I had to break out of that to the point where this is when I was living by myself a few years ago before I even met you.
Well,
Uh,
a few years ago, we've been married for like 4 years
it's
now.
still a few years. It's
It's not a
still a
few
few
years. It's
years.
like almost 7, 8
Oh
years
Lord,
ago.
Dale. It's a few years, guys. So I mean it's okay. Well, when I was living by myself before Dale and I met, I had moved to this one place where people would tell me like, "Oh yeah, there's shootings going on all the time." And I mean, I was a single mom. I lived on the first level because I'm like, who's going to take them steps? Like, I'm not carrying a baby and groceries up all them steps after a long day of work. Like, y'all better get out of here. I'm on the first level. I don't care. But people would tell me, "Oh, you live over there. It's so dangerous over there. Oh my gosh, you live by yourself and you're on the first level." And people would kind of put that fear like in my mind. And so then I'll go home and I have this beautiful like patio and I didn't even want to go out on my patio. And I think one day when I got into a mode where I was fasting and praying, I just started to go out onto my back porch and I'm like, man, I need some chairs out here. I can actually make this my space. I used to fall asleep on my patio. And that really broke me out of, that habit of, being afraid to
The
even
fear,
go
yeah.
outside. Yeah. Just, being afraid because I'm like, well, you guys say shootings are going on, but I don't hear anything. Now, that doesn't mean to go and be ignorant and not be aware of your surroundings.